Hello and welcome back to another episode of Hollow Knight. In the last episode we pretty much explored the entirety of the city, everything the city has to offer, and found some cool things with it. But after that we made our way into the Watcher's Spire, where we defeated the very first Dreamer. So now one of the logs on the Black Egg Temple is now removed, but because we did that we kind of unleashed like COVID onto this entire area, and everything wants to explode now. But in today's episode we are actually going to do something similar, because we are going right after the second Dreamer. He's in an area where we've already been to, the Fog Canyon, but we couldn't really do much there because we don't even have a map here. But now with our new movement ability of being able to go through the acid, we have a few entrances here now that lead us to the other side of this place. And, you know, might as well knock out the second Dreamer. It might look like we're going really fast through this game now, but we're gonna save the third one for way later though. But I feel like this is a very good moment to do the second Dreamer right now as well. Now that we're here, let's take a peek at what's even happening here in the Black Egg Temple. It's very bright, but yeah, it's still just empty. Well, besides the gigantic orange balls of goo and gross yucky veins of Fanta orange soda. Yeah, just two masks left to open. Also, before I forget, in the episode where Dung Defender, episode 17, where we did that, I forgot to add the counter when we got the King's Idol there. So boom, we're at 27 right now. So I don't know why I forgot that. Probably because my editing software keeps crashing and then I forget things sometimes, you know. I love this editing software. Should probably learn a different one, but I'm stubborn, guys. I'm stubborn. Anyway, the reason why we're still walking around here, there's actually a new enemy we can kill here, which is the Infection Seed. Actually, that's gonna be pretty interesting to read. They only spawn right here that I know. Well, they're gonna spawn in multiple areas, but for the crossroads, they'll drop right there from the ceiling. A single-celled organism, completely infected, scurries around simple-mindedly. This is just one cell of the infection, so not good that those are walking around. But the reason I'm also walking around here is because I only need a few more of the husk guards, and I want to show you guys where to get those. Because since the place is infected now, there's only one more place where we can get husk guards, because the other ones are all dead because of the infection, and that is here, where the grub was being protected. And now we kill him really fast. So all the way here to the right, this is the only one left that is still alive. Because let me show you the other one, which would be right here. As you can see, he's completely covered in infection. He's not even a new enemy, he's just dead. And it just says so bright, like many others. Anyway, we're gonna make our way to the Queen Station. And well, yeah, go through the Fog Canyon. But it's not because we are going to be able to enter from this side, because there's still no way to progress any further from here. There's something the Grimchild wants to show us. Grimchild is in my pocket being very, very annoying. He just wants to be let loose, you know, like a dog. He just wants some time outside. And I think it's good for him if we make him interact with some people, because, you know, it's good to have some social skills. Also, be careful by bringing this guy into Fog Canyon, because he could shoot the big jellyfish, and you know what that means. You know what happens then. Anyway, if you bring him here, if you want him to teach him some banking, no, it's okay. It's okay. The economics are good. It's just a banking service. It's just a banking service. Are you okay? Oh no, leave me be, creepy little thing. It's just a banking service. It's just a banking service. You cannot even interact with her while this is happening, so you need to not have him equipped. But this is the only NPC that the Grimchild gets angry at. So I don't know what you're trying to tell me here, but if you just don't like the concept of economics or savings, just tell me, little man. This is definitely not subtle foreshadowing. This is very dangerous, but I want to show it to you guys. Okay, your aim is so bad. Holy well. Yeah, that's why. Anyway, with our new ability to swim now, we are able to access this place from different ways now. And that is by going through here with an obvious opening, but also a different way as well. which I think is a little too far away. It doesn't really matter which one you take. None of them aren't really like faster than the other. So we're just gonna take the obvious one that we see. But first, let's just unequip this guy. I mean, let's check out the new charms here. Let's check out strength and hearts. So we have so many hearts now, and we are so much stronger now. It's the fact that our nail is not upgraded too much yet, so the strength, you know, could be much better, but still, like, it's worth it. And, you know, the reason they are so overpowered is because they're fragile, so you gotta be careful with them. That's like the expense of having such an overpowered item. We still gotta buy back our fragile greed, so we might do that as well this episode. But yeah, let's make our way to the Fog Canyon entrance. Boink. And there it is. Just a sneaky little passageway that we can only get through while swimming. Now you might be able to do something crazy like this, because there are some spaces that are like big enough to cling onto and do a crystal dash onto. Yeah, like this. And I see I got blocked there. I think you were able to do it. This looks really hard though. There are a few places that speedrunners use this trick in, but I don't think this is one of them. Anyway, new area over here, and we got another dream tree, so let's open that up. There you go. This one is fun. You bounce, you can just bounce everywhere. Might get close to 700. That's the next reward, I believe. Oh no, the walls are not clingable. Their walls are not clingable. Boink, 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 boink. No, boink. Yes. Give me this. Give me this. Yeah, we might like barely get 700. I hope so. Can you... Oh well, please, please. No, it's not gonna be enough. It's gonna be like 3 short or something. So get this one. And then one more. 3 short. Well, I mean, we're gonna find some new essence. It's gonna be okay. Maybe 3 enemies with random essence drops. Okay, what does this tree have to say? I'm actually curious. Misted Caverns, Noxious Spores, Teacher. Interesting. Talking about, I guess, this area specifically, because it's in the between area of Fungal Waste and Fog Canyon, and leading us to the next dreamer, which is Manaman the Teacher. So there you go. Going back in. Something about this area I love so much. It's just so mysterious. And then finally being able to find the other side of this place, and finally possibly finding the map here as well. It's just so, it feels so rewarding. Anyway, this is, believe it or not, more dangerous than the other side, because under here we have things like bombs that just lay around there. So what you want to do to defuse them, basically it's just like this. There you go. I think they exploded each other. That's why the jellyfish didn't go after me. But yes, just shoot your souls at that so that you're at a safe distance. Let's go up first, because I want to show you the other entrance you could have gone through here. So uppy, uppy, uppies, uppy, uppy, uppies. All the way up here, we have a soul totem. Very useful. Me when I lie, me when I lie. But I'll take it. And as you can see, it's starting to become looking pretty dull. And another exit entrance. And this is right back here into the crossroads. This is where we found one of the grubs here at the left. And this is right here. Really sneaky little entrance. I really like it. It's weird how this one is like so secretive because it's not shown on the map. While the other one is just right there, and they both pretty much lead to the same area. I think I remember when I first played this game and got to the Fog Canyon this way. I think I found it through this way. It felt so rewarding. It was so secretive. And yeah, I felt super awesome. So be a hater if you want to be a hater, but I felt awesome. Anyway, I think in here, yes, there's thorns. I did not expect that actually. I think I never really found the secret. But yes, there is something here. We're dropping down very slowly. I'm very scared of these guys. What's at the bottom here? Okay, ooh, this is actually a very dangerous place. Inspecting this, we got another Hollowness seal with the updated counter now. Okay, I'm gonna do something crazy. Look at this. Okay. That was exactly what I wanted to do. No, I wanted to pogo that guy, see what happens, but... Okay. That is actually the most amount of damage you can take in one go, I think. Like 3 damage. GG, that's a world record right there. Okay, so we just want to slowly descend here. There's no point in trying to speed this up. And there's some ways to the left here. I think the first way to the left here is very... Yes. This is a very good place to go to first. It's very dangerous here, though. There's a lot of these bombs. So we're just gonna avoid them and clean everything up here. This is a dead end. So let me get to the other side. We need to kill more of these Umas though, because I still don't have enough for... Okay, that was almost... It almost worked. Still don't have enough for my journal. So might as well do it right now. Yes, there you go. If you knock them in the acid, they'll just be gone. So that's the best way to safely kill them. And we are done. Nice. So no more of that. Wall jump precisely here. We can go left or right. Never mind. The illusion of choice. Why is this here though? Wait, I'm gonna check this out. Just the illusion of choice. Okay. Can I dream nail you? I can, but I need to be closer. Look at this sneaky little egg at the top as well. Okay. I need some soul to defuse the bombs here. No, no. Why can't I dream nail your tentacles? Are you kidding me? I hate you. Okay, now I'm gonna go back actually. Go! Okay, nice. Manamon. Yes, that's where we're going to. We can go down for shortcuts or take the long way. I'm gonna take the shortcut by descending dark here and then exploding everything in the process. Woohoo. Otherwise you need to do like a pretty long route of bombs here. And then we open that up. And in this little bubble, we get a brand new item. But it's actually a nice charm notch, which is just right there. It's free. So that gives us 8 notches. That is beautiful. Can't wait to equip some more. Be safe here. There you go. I don't think we've missed anything on the other side. No, this is just a dangerous route. I'm gonna ignore this and go back to the main path. Alright. Okay, back in the main hallway. Going down. I got timber. Okay, is that another? Yeah, another way to go to the left. We can also go down more. I think going down more leads us straight to Manamon. So let's go this path. Nice little acid lake. Because I think the top route here should have a little guy we know that has been taunting us on the other side of a black void wall. Here's another dead husk guard. This one is overgrown by leaves. Drained, yeah. I don't think this guy is even like infected. Okay, maybe he is. I mean, looking at all these bombs here. What's your thought? Tired. Take a nice little rest. Okay, killing all these jellyfish. I don't know if I have the small one already. Oh, I do. Okay, I do. Okay, then I pretty much have every enemy to find here. Okay, we can just go along the bottom here. I don't need to be scared. I like how they have like platforms like, ooh, be scared of the water, but there's no way you could have gotten in here without... I guess if you went through the black wall here. But there it is. We're on the other side of the black wall now. Yes. We could have waited and get like a super duper late ability to make us deal with these. But I don't care about it. I want it now. And the papers are leading through here. Oh yeah, I forgot. We need to be able to jump a little higher. But with the help of these guys, we should be able to do this. Okay. Or I could crystal dash somewhere. Wait, let me check. Okay, let me try this first. Oh, so close. Okay, look at this. No, okay, that was bad. Okay, let me check the crystal dash threat. No, I think we really need to use the jellyfish here. I don't know how easily they are respawnable. I know you're up there, Corner. I see your little paper. Is it room transition spawnable enemies? No, it is a bench enemy. Small enemies like these always respawn after every room transition. Bigger guys only spawn at bench thing. Oh wait, I could do like a little double thing here. Ooh. Okay, no, I don't think this is gonna happen until we sit down on the bench. That's fine, that's fine. I mean, this area isn't that complicated to traverse without a map, but I would just like to have the map, okay? So interesting that there are like thorns here in specific, confirming like my theory of like a stretch of thorns going like around here and around here specifically. Really cool. Okay, going down. So let's go all the way to the bottom, which is right here. Let's make our way to the left. So, hello. I like how overgrown it is here. Free enemy kill counter right here if you don't have the jellyfish yet. Get out of here. I saw a comment. Oh my god. Damn, the craziest dodge of my life. I saw a comment saying, I should stop saying like get out in my high-pitched voice. And I wanted to say that right here, right then. But then I remembered that comment and I don't want to lose that one viewer. So I'm never gonna say get out again. Because apparently we can't get out. Here we are, however. If we look at the map, right there. The second dreamer right here. And we got Kuro, a boy! How you doing? Doesn't this kingdom just abound with surprises? A building atop an acid lake. Despite the sight, I can't help but feel familiarity. Something stirs in my mind, though I can't yet tell what. See, he lost his mind, but now he's remembering things. I thought it my lust for discovery that led me here, but now there seems something else. This building beckons me. Well, I'm sure we're gonna find it, Kuro. I can feel it calling. Dare I head in? What are you thinking? Who are you that leads me to this place? If you look at this mask right now, and at the mask at the entrance of the door, you might see some similarities here. He's been wearing this mask all this time now. That can't be a coincidence. Another top 10 area right here. It looks so beautiful. Oh. Anyway, opening this up here at the left, it's just another shortcut. So there you go. I wish I had the map to show you guys how it exactly connected, but there you go. But there's also more by Crystal Dashing right here. I'm finding a Grubby! Yippee! I think you can hear a little bit of faint grub sounds to be able to find this. Because it's pretty obscure. But at the same time, like, I mean, you can Crystal Dash there, so like, why not? So I think there's only one way to go, guys. Let's head into the archives. The teacher's archives. This is so cool. Like, this is so different from the entire game. Because this is so, I want to say futuristic, because look at this. Like, this is where the smart people are. Anyway, I'm breaking everything. Oh my god. Up here, though, we got a nice Monomon engraved bench here. One of my favorite. Map updated, even though we don't really have a map of this area. I guess the invisible map updated. I guess we got this room as well and this connection. Don't touch me. I like these little jellyfish particles. At least I'm not being watched right now, but to have all these jellyfish, I don't know if that's much better. Okay, so many guys. We can just pretty much ignore everyone. Yeah, this just leads to the same way. They always like split into two paths and then lead to the same room. So we get the choice here. Do we want to go right? Okay, left is like the zappy area. I rather want to just have some jellyfish here. Okay. Ooh, we got some text over here. Dear yoke aber absent, outer shallow gate contain. Lidem vessel, lem egg seal, ter withdraw, exterior o seal within dreamer in twixt atwixt. Twix? Contain light, ter dream chaba, ungrove contain. What the hell just happened? I thought I saw something explode. Maybe someone walked into the thunder. I think you can guess what this is all about. They need a way to contain light, to contain the infection. This is pretty much the dreamer that, well, is the brain of them all, I guess, and found out about how this could all work, how to lock away the infection. So leading back into the middle, is there anything at the left? I can guess there might be another tablet here. Or is this just Zappy Zap City? No, just Zap City. Okay, let me heal up. Because down here, be ready for another boss fight. Hello? Hello? Oh god, oh god! Oh. Umu! The giant jellyfish that will spawn a lot of electricity as is pretty much his only attack and will follow you just where you are. The thing is, however, we can't attack it. We can just bounce on him. His second attack here is making these things spawn right where you're at. But yeah, we can't do anything. No spells, no hits. So we just gotta wait. But we have our boy Quirrell! And he hits his protective layer and then we are able to slash him. Just do like some down slash so that you can like consistently hit him. Otherwise he's gonna like go through walls and stuff. You can also use spells. And so me and Quirrell are having the first duo battle. Like my first cooperative battle. Do some damage with this. Oh, that's a lot of damage. You saw how many hits that does? That was very good. So this is the most epic battle you will see in this game. With our boy. We're working together. One time only thing. Help me, Quirrell! Okay, thank you. Okay, I don't have spells. Do this! Okay, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. I have the extra strength on, so I should probably actually nil hit him then instead of doing spells. Otherwise, I'm kind of wasting my charm slots. Do it for me, Quirrell! Nagiro, Nagiro! Nagiro, Nagiro! Yeah, I know you're saying that. Yeah, I know you're saying that. Yes! 1, 2, 3, let's go. Also, I counted in Dutch there. Nice little Dutch lesson. And thus, we defeated the jellyfish. Beautiful. And that's also a reason why I wanted to go here right now, right away, because the jellyfish is not that hard, and I didn't want to be completely overpowered. But it didn't really matter in the end. Anyway, the next passage is open. Let's go down here. Break some more glass. Yep, just a room with glass that I broke. Awesome. More lore. King light grove in kinds flow all think on fields. Old light essence dream grove. Oh and think abba king light chi old light kin. That is some bars right there. Oh chi think flow abba dream uncontained dear ungrove and life. Call Moss back for this one because this is this is definitely a bunch of words together. It pretty much comes down to like the same thing. There's a new word to use like king light that might have the king involved here. I don't know how to exactly explain it, also not without like, you know, spoiling everything. Was this the one that we just read? No, this is just glass. Just glass for us to break. We're gonna skip the middle here and look at the left. Yo, look at this light. That's epic. This is the hallway. Ooh, we got a nice little blue aquarium full of sparky flies over there. I'm drawn to the light. I'm a moth. I'm a little moth. Hello. By inspecting this tank full of charged lumaflies, you get the charged lumaflies. Another enemy that is not killable that you can find somewhere in their area. When threatened, they cluster together, generating electricity. They usually drift about peacefully, but sometimes they cluster together and spit out a sharp, crackling flash that will stun and burn every large beast like myself. Watch closely for an opening and move past them quickly. That's pretty strong then, if they can even stun big boys like the hunter. Another little lore tablet. Of absence their abundance shell, outer o inner place, in absence their void liquid substance. O weave absence inner o shell, outer their matter, purge void vessel absence all outer contain. Void liquid substance, absence inner o shell. I'm just highlighting the important words here. Yeah, that is some interesting lore right there. Not too much I can say about it right now. We have seen a few instances of like void, like for example when we got our brand new spells, when we upgraded those, and of course our shade when we die. So it's not too foreign to us. But yes, this is pretty much like it says, an archive, so full of capitalized like words back to back, full of knowledge. Would you look at that? At long last, the big tank with the second dreamer. We can look through these goggles right here. Something glows within the tank. And a jump scare. The Quirrell jump scare. Thanks for helping us, Quirrell. Are you thinking something about that epic battle? To think such a small creature would bear this kingdom's fate. Do you remember things, Quirrell? Did she call you too then? I realize it's no coincidence we arrived together. Though much of my memory is blank, this place I recall. Within these chambers, the teacher sought to store the kingdom's knowledge, and at its core, she stored herself. To save Hollownest, the teacher willingly became a seal, but upon herself, she enacted an additional protection. Yep, there you go. And she was extra smart to even like protect herself before becoming a seal. Gotta hate the smart ones. Though I cannot recall its happening, I played a part in that feat. She called me here, now, to reverse that protection, all in aid of you. As you can see, there's a big contrast between the last dreamer we fought and this one. This one called Quirrell here to reverse the protection instead of the dreamer wanting the seal to stay alive, like Lurian did. And, you know, assuming she is the smart one of the group here, maybe that is for the better. And there she is. The mask Quirrell was wearing all this time was the head, or the protection layer, I guess, for Monomon the teacher here. Do not hesitate. The choice to reform was hers, not mine. She knows what you would do and seems to welcome it. Exactly. This might be the right thing to do, as Mr. Teacher over here with scrumptious hips for someone her age. No, okay. She thinks that it's the best thing to do. There's only one thing left to do. Boink! Entering the mind of the second dreamer. And yeah, it looks exactly the same. But the person we are about to meet is different here, of course. And damn, holy moly, she's tall. Definitely a big contrast between the last one. So what does she have to say? For diversity, a seal. A world forever unchanging. The seals must break. Forever. Now, can I just say something? First of all, how am I able to dream know you on the tentacles and I wasn't be able... Better an end. Okay, I didn't know you had more to say. Okay, are you done now? Okay, thank you. Why can I dream know your tentacles, but not the one from the Uomonomos, the Umumunumus, the Umas, when I needed the soul the most? You know what? I'm done with you. I'm done with you. Get out! And for that one viewer that commented that I should stop saying get out. Get out! Oh, you're done. And thus, the second dreamer falls. And only one remains. Now don't worry about this, guys, because we're gonna delay the last one for a while. For many reasons, but the main reason being I don't like Deep Nest, so you might think they're like the whole Forgotten Crossroads is now even more affected, but no, that just stays the same. It's just whenever you do one of the dreamers or get a specific movement upgrade, which we haven't gotten yet. Otherwise, yeah, it just stays the same. Are you okay, Quirrell? The madam's life is extinguished and with it her seal breaks. It's a heavy thing you attempt, but I've seen your prowess up close and she too believed you capable. Be on your journey then, and allow me rest at time. With the deed complete, I begin to feel my age. Aw, Quirrell, you seem like a young, enthusiastic guy. Well, Quirrell, just know that I've been thinking the exact same thing, and I'm only 20, so I don't know how that will make you feel, and I don't really know how old you really are, but you don't seem like old enough to say the things you're saying. Unless you are, maybe you just look really young. So, a thing we read a while back in the Howling Cliffs, a lore tablet, that speaks about the knowledge, the mind, and the wisdom that Hollow Nest grants. And that is why the bugs here are able to build civilizations, be bugs that can stand on their feet, talk to each other. And that is because of the king that granted everyone that. The reason Quirrell, from my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong, lost his mind, like lost his memory a little bit, is he went too far out. And that is what is shown in the Quirrell comic, because he's shown like in the outer edges of like Howling Cliffs. And then you just forget things, forget who you are, forget who you're supposed to be. But luckily, with his mask, he was able to get back here and, well, help me out in this adventure. That is everything pretty much Fog Canyon has. However, we still don't have the map, so let me retry to get that. Alright, let's assess the situation here. I think the left one is the most optimal here to use. Yeah, it should be pretty doable. So at its peak... Are you... Ah, okay. Right one then, right one. There you go. It wasn't that hard. Okay, it's still a way to screw it up. There's still a way to screw it up. Wait for him to come down, bounce on this guy. Oh, okay, that was close. And then get to this top left part. And get our boy. He is finally here. He's been taunting us behind that wall for so long. Oh, as hot as much of Hollowness can be. There's a whole new level of strangeness about these caves. Did you see that dark gate below? It's quite unsettling to be near. I did my best to avoid it. Fortunate for me, I found another route in, though I did end up a little singed after wading through some acid. Yeah, I've been there, I've done the same thing. Fog Canyon. There you go, that's the whole map. That's the whole map right there. Look at all this beautiful connection. Oh, it's finally... It fits just right in there, the beautiful puzzle pieces. All the connections are done here. And yeah, we got everything there is to get. These two ways lead to a brand new area. So yeah, I think we've completed that. Is there anything you want to say? There's a large building just below here, out in the middle of a lake, and a marvel to observe. I tried to head in, but it's become a nest for those slimy, see-through creatures. Ugh, they're just so gross, and they give a nasty shock to touch. Yeah, it's a jellyfish. Have you heard of them? Finally got him. Oh my god, feels so good. Before we end this episode though, I think I want to get back what was originally mine and get back my fragile greed. So what we're gonna do is get a free essence actually. That's what we're gonna do. Is we're gonna sell some relics, get money, get rich, and buy back our charm. Making our way to the fountain though. Lem is right here. Little bro, I'm trying to get money. Oh, what are you doing out in this miserable downpour? Impressive fountain, isn't it? I'm sure we'd be able to appreciate it more if we weren't both getting drenched. That night up there was an important one. The plague here mentions its sacrifice, which carries something of an ominous tone. Probably met some sort of horrible end, though it sounds like the knight's goal may have been achieved in the process. In all the relics I've collected, I've yet to find a clue as to what that was. As it says in the black vault far above, through sacrifice Hollow Knight lasts eternal. And we've just been through the archives seeing how Monoman was trying to save the infection here. The Hollow Knight here has definitely something to do with that. I'll be getting back to the shop soon. If I stay out here for too long, I'll get washed into the waterways. Come and visit if you like. If you have relics, I mean, I'm not much for a chatter. Oh yeah, is that so? Who were you, Mystery Knight? Why no mention beyond your fountain? I have no clue, but what I do have a clue about is that I want money and that I want to get rich because I'm gonna get my greed back and get greedy and get more money and more and more and more. We need 9,000, so let's just sell enough to get exactly that. Have you visited the remnants of this palace? It's down below the city in the bedrock of the kingdom. Must have been an impressive sight in its time. Now there's nothing left. It's a strange thing though, there are no signs of conflict around the area. It's as though the whole place just vanished. Well, we have not been there yet, but we are able to go there with that long shaft next to the waterways that we haven't gone through yet. Let's just keep selling idols. We just need as much money as we can. A king's idol? I've often wondered the true visage of the king. Depictions are of an imposing, gleaming figure and a fiercely honored crown. I suspect there's much embellishment in the imagery though. Rulers seeking worship tends to hide their blemishes. It do no good to appear a common bug. He's onto something, let me tell you that. A king's idol? With as many as these as you've delivered, the other relic seekers are like to think I've gone mad for the king. Pah, who am I kidding? They'll only be jealous of my collection. Find me more. Okay, as you can see, we need a lot of money in this game. Yep, there's another Hollow Knight seal, right? The shop will be overflowing with these things soon. Gah, I'd never guessed so many would still be lying around. If they're as common as you make them seem, maybe I've been offering too much for them. Oh, yes you have, and I still need more. Another Hollow Knight seal? Pass it over then. Is he done? Is this it? Is this everything he has to say? Hollow Knight seal? You're a talented collector, alright? The best I've met. If you keep at it, I'll worry I'll run out of space in the shop. That's pretty much it. Okay, one more. A Hollow Knight seal? Yeah, okay, that's it. That's officially it. And we officially got 9,000 out of it as well. I'm gonna go make my way back to Divine and get back what's mine. That rhymes. Bars. I'm finally back with money. I went through the entire world and back just to get back what's mine. You want a gift? Greedy? Give me to you and you'll get a gift. 9,000, yes. Oh, there goes everything. Goodbye. I ain't touching that. Okay, fine. So, you moved it. Okay. Oh, now it's right there. Oh. But with it, we get the unbreakable greed. And reading about it, causes the bearer to find more geo when defeating enemies. The charm is unbreakable. If you have enough money, you can turn your fragile charms into unbreakable ones, making their overpowered abilities just straight up broken. No downsides to it at all. And now, unlimited money for us, even if we die. And I mean, to be fair, Oh no, wait. I don't want to give those just yet, I think. Since, you know, I know it's gonna cost. It's gonna cost even more than the last one. But yeah, to be fair, the repairings didn't cost a lot anyway. But still, it's just right there. And yeah, you can imagine with strength and hearts, having that just without any downsides, busted. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. In the next episode, we are actually going to a brand new area, who could have guessed. And we are going to an area that is what I would say very out of sequence than what most people would do, even though I think it is intended to be explored way earlier. And that is right here at the left of the Fog Canyon. So I'll see you all there. It's one of my personal favorites, so I can't wait to go there. Great progress this episode. Let's keep at it. Same time tomorrow. And for my final words, I will have my children here say exactly what you need to do.
Subscribe.